What's up, everyone? Today's video is all about my new DJ furniture, the ProX Control Tower. Many of you probably thought you'd never see me rocking DJ furniture such as this. And don't get me wrong, I still love my Too Legit T-style table. I'm just adding this one to the arsenal. A lot of you guys out there may ask me, but why did I get it? Well, the answer is because I ran across a great deal on this thing. I was able to see it in person. And then I was offered a deal that I couldn't pass up. I got it for less than half price. After seeing it in person, I was really impressed with how cool it looked, especially after I put all my gear inside. And more importantly for me, I was really impressed with how light it actually was. In the past, I always thought that this control tower was too big and too heavy for me as a solo op mobile DJ. Because everyone I saw that had it online, that's what they said. I do understand now what they were talking about now that I own this thing. It's the cases that it comes with that makes this thing totally not practical for a mobile DJ. Now, I will say, out of all the DJ furniture that has ever come out, when I first saw this online, I liked it. Something about the way it looked just appealed to me, but I always steered clear away from it because I thought it was way too big and heavy for me. The other DJ furniture that I really liked, that really appealed to me, was the Stereo T hoverboard. Nick Spinelli uses it, Justin the DJ uses it. But after I found out that it's really not practical for a mobile DJ because it's so heavy and it's so hard to put together, most DJs have to have a trailer and transport it in one piece, and you have to have an assistant and all that. I don't have time for all that madness. So I immediately dismissed that one. So let me go ahead and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So here it is, you guys. It comes in these two huge, heavy cases. So we got this one right here, which holds the top part. And then we got this one over here, which holds the base and the stand. Now you can actually transport this one with your controller already set up inside. And I have a Rain 1. And I'm telling you, with the Rain 1 inside that, it makes this case even that much more unmanageable and heavy. I would never use that on a mobile gig. That's just crazy. So let me open these cases up and show you what's on the inside. So we'll start with this case that has the stand and the base in it. So here we go. This has a stand and the base is underneath it. And then I also put the laptop stand in here as well. Put that to the side. So here is the stand. This is what it looks like. And I've got some wires already in there. Put that to the side. And then here's the base right here. So close that. So here we go. So now I'm going to open the case that has the top part. Okay, so here's the top part. Move out the way, Lucky. I'm trying to make a video, okay? All right, so take this part out. Well, before I do that, I'm just going to show you, it has this top piece here. This is what has your controller sitting flush in this top part. And then we have this piece here. And normally you would have your controller already in here, but I'm not going to do that. The way I'm going to do it, I'm going to transport my controller in its own soft bag. And then when I get to the gig, I'll put it in here at the gig. It won't take me long. I'll show you. Oh, here's the other part to the stand. I still had it in there. This is to the laptop stand. Okay, but this is it right here. Okay, you guys, now I'm going to show you what I really like about this control tower. It's very lightweight, much lighter than I thought it was going to be. It's the cases that make it heavy. For example, here's the base. This thing is so light, one hand, it may weigh just maybe a couple pounds. Okay, it's extremely light. The next thing is the podium stand. Also, extremely light. I got cables in there, but it's so light and small. I can manage this as a mobile DJ very easily. Okay. And then the last piece, which is the top. Once again, it's very light. Look, one hand. Okay. So the control tower in itself is very lightweight and easy to manage. It's just those cases that I had to get rid of. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys is how super easy and fast it is to set this podium up. Check this out. Here's the base. Okay. Then you take the stand. Sit it on the base, and it connects with just 3 latches. And then that's together. And then you just put the top piece on. And once again, this connects with 3 latches. And that's it for the stand. It's put together. Here's the top plate for my Rain 1. So at this point, all I would need to do is just put my Rain 1 in, the laptop stand, my laptop, and whatever else that I need, like the Control 1 and my microphones. I've timed myself doing this, and I've got it down to about 10 minutes, where I can get everything assembled, including the control tower and everything inside, and I'll be ready to DJ in 10 minutes. So now I'm going to show you guys how I put the laptop stand on. You can put it either on the right side or the left side, and it doesn't matter if you want it in the center because the arm will extend to the center as well. So right or left or center, it's all good. I like to put mine over here. So first we put the pole in. Then we put the arm on. And then we put the actual laptop holder on. And me, when I'm going to take it to gigs, I will already have this piece and this piece connected, so I won't have to do this part right here. But I'm going to show you how it works. You've got these 2 little connecting pieces. It slips on, and then these hold it in place. Let me show you. Just like that. And then the laptop, it sits on here, and then it has these 2 little holders that you can tighten, and it holds your laptop in place. So now I'm going to show you something cool, a modification that I made to my ProX Control Tower. Let me take the laptop stand off. And come take a closer look. So what I've done is I've drilled holes on the side, one on this side and one on the other side for my antennas, because I'm going to have my wireless mic receiver in the podium stand. Then I have extender wires that's going to come up to the top here. This is them right here. And then these wires come up to the hole on the inside and connect to the antenna on the outside. Let me show you. Just like that. And I do the same thing on the other side. Just like that. Now we're good to go. So now my wireless mics can get a good signal from the antennas because they're elevated and they're not down in the podium stand. Okay, another thing that I've done is I've pre-wired my speaker wires inside the podium stand. So here they are right here. So after I put my controller in the top, I have these 2 wires. I just run them right up through the top here and plug them right into the controller. Very easy. And then I have the other 2 down here. I can just run it to the speaker on the right and run that one to the speaker on the left. Now this control tower also comes with a third shelf that goes right here. I won't be using that, so I've put it in a drawer in a closet somewhere. So what I will be using is my wireless microphone receiver, the Phenyx Pro PTU71. And I'll just sit it right here. And then I'll just run the extender cables that are already up here, right down through here, connect them, and then run the power up and connect the power right in there. It's very easy to do. Let me show you. So I've got the extender cables right here, and I just connect them to the back of the wireless receiver. And then I'll connect the power. And then the last thing is the audio cable. Right here, I connect this to my controller, and then the other end to the wireless receiver. And then I'm all done as far as wireless mics. It only takes me about a minute or so to do that. Now, as far as power is concerned, I have a power strip that I mounted right here with heavy duty Velcro. And I just take this line and drop it down to the bottom and run it to real power, just like this. It's really simple to do. And actually, one thing I want to note is that will be the first thing that I do at the gig. As soon as I put the top on, the first thing I'll do is pull the power cord down. That way the microphone receiver and the other cables are not in my way, and I can do it really quickly. And then I'll put this other stuff. See, this stuff was in my way just then, but normally I'll do that first and then do these things next. And that way nothing will be in the way and I can do it very quickly. All right, you guys, next I'm going to grab my Rain 1 and show you how it fits inside. Now the control tower comes with different foam inserts for the DDJ 1000, the Rain 1, and another controller that I can't remember at this point. But it also has the inserts, the foam inserts. That's what your controller sits on so that it's a perfect fit and the top will fit flush over your controller. However, when I got this used, they didn't have the Rain 1 inserts, so I had to modify the DDJ 1000 inserts. And I did, and so now it's working fine. So that's what this is. These are modified DDJ 1000 inserts that I did myself, but they work. So let me show you. So here's my Rain 1. Set it inside like that. Plug my power in. Here's my USB cable. And now all I have to do is put the top on. And there we go, just like that. It fits perfectly. You got a nice flush finish right there, as you see. Everything is nice and flush and smooth looking. That's what it looks like on the bottom there. So at this point, I will put my laptop stand, my laptop, my control one, connect them, and then I'm ready to rock and roll. Okay, so at this point, I know a lot of you guys are wondering, well, Vince, what are you going to do about transporting these things since you're not going to use those big, bulky cases they came with? Well, ProX actually makes soft cases that you can buy for the control tower. However, I didn't go that route. I'm going to show you the method that I chose. I contacted TUKI covers and I sent them the measurements that I wanted them to make covers, and I had them make the covers for me. And I love these covers. This is the soft case that I had them make for the Podium stand, and it fits like a glove. And then this is the soft case that I had them make for the top piece. And I can fit the top piece and the base in this one bag. And I'm going to show you that right now. So I have the top piece right here. And I'm just going to fit it inside the bag. Just like that. And like I said, the base will also fit in here. Let me show you. Here's the base plate. Put it right there on the side. And me, I will also put the laptop stand in here too. Watch. It closes nicely, and now I'm ready to go. I'm ready to transport it in my SUV. And it's not even that heavy. I can carry this, maneuver it around very easily. Now we're going to put the podium stand in its bag. There we go. Super, super lightweight, very small, not taking up any space, and extremely light and easy to maneuver. And voila, just like that, there's my solution. That is my solution to easily manage these things in my SUV. Okay, next you guys may say, but Vince, really, how long is it going to take you to set all of that up at a gig? Is that going to take a long time? The answer is no. I've done it, I've practiced it here in my living room, and I've got the time down to about 10 minutes or less. And I'm going to demonstrate that to you right now. However, I'm not going to do it in real time because I don't want this video to get too long, but I want you to watch me do it, set up everything from beginning to end, but I'm going to time lapse it because I don't want this video to be too long. So watch me. Let's pretend I'm at a real gig. Here we go. Okay, I stopped the video for a moment because I'm also going to hook up sound switch in this mix. Here we go. I'm also going to hook up my laptop, and I'm going to hook up the cabling for it as well. Okay, you guys, at this point, I've got everything pre-wired and ready to go. And I have to do all of this first before I put the Rain 1 cover on. So now I'm going to put the Rain 1 cover on. But first, I want to show you what I did. Over here, I've got the power for my wireless DMX transmitter for my Control 1. I've got the USB cable that's going to connect to my laptop for the Rain 1. And then I also have the USB cable that's going to connect sound switch to my laptop. So those four things, I have to have them here first before I put the top on. And then on the other side, I have my power cable to my laptop. So that's on this side. And that's very important that I have those wires connected and ready to go before I put the top cover on. So now I'm going to put the top cover on and show you how it goes. So in the top cover, we have two holes, one here and one on that side. That's where all your wires go through. So I'm going to take these four wires and bring them up through this hole here. Just grab all four, bring them through this hole. And then on this side, I grab the power cable for my laptop and bring it up here. Then I can finish putting the top in place. Just like that. At this point, we're just about finished. All we have to do is put the laptop stand on and the laptop, make all the connections, and we're ready to DJ. So now everything is connected. So now we're going to turn the rain one on. And it's cool. We have a little indentation right here where you can reach your finger in and turn the power on. And there it is. Came on just perfect. Now we'll open up Virtual DJ. So now it's ready to go. So the last thing we do is open up the sound switch software and physically connect the Control 1. So there's sound switch. We're going to press perform, select my lights, and you see Virtual DJ is lit up now, so that means they're communicating. And then we're going to take this USB cable and connect it to the Control 1. And as you see, I don't know if you can see it, but the Control 1 lit up. That means it's ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll. So that's it. The only other thing that I would have had to do if I was at a real gig would be to connect the two speaker wires to the speakers, and then we're good. And that was the entire setup. And like I said, I've practiced this and I've gotten it where I can set it up in about 10 minutes. And then I've even timed myself breaking it down. It takes me about 7 minutes to break this all fully down and get them in the soft cases and ready to go home. But that's it, you guys. That's the system completely set up, ready to DJ. There's my antennas right there. And you notice I got sound switch right here. At first I had it over here on the side, which I could still do, but I'm finding that I actually like it better there. And I can do everything I need to do right here because I know sound switch, I know the Control 1, I know exactly what I do, and I have no problem doing it right there like that. So that works for me, and I think it looks better. Oops, I forgot to connect the power cable to the laptop. Let me do that right quick. There we go. And then as far as these cables over here, I can just push them down in the hole, make that look even neater. There we go, just like that. Now we got really nice cable management right there. And there you go, you guys. DJ2 Legit's ProX Control Tower. I think it looks really elegant. So glad I got a great deal on it. All right, you guys, we're going to pretend it's the end of the night and it's time to break down and go home. Once again, time lapse, but I'm going to show you my process. And I've got this down to about 7 minutes. Here we go. And there we are, the finished product. And then all I have to do now is just take that, load it into the SUV. All right, you guys, so now for the final piece of the puzzle, and that is how well will it fit into a compact vehicle for transporting to a real gig? I'm going to show you that right now. Check it out. I know it's dark outside, but I want to go ahead and finish this video, so we're going to shoot this in the darkness. I just loaded up my small Subaru Forester. As you see, it's my small SUV. It's not the big Tahoe. So this is more like a compact vehicle. And I just loaded it up with everything that I would need to do a regular wedding. I got my EV50s right there. I got the speakers, the top form right down there. I got my control one right there in the soft case. Over here I got my bag of wires. I even got my OOPS battery inverter for emergencies. Got my microphones, sound switch. Then up in the front, I got 16 up lights right there. I got a rock and roller cart right there. I still got plenty of room back here. I got my laptop right there. I can put my change of clothes right there. If I wanted to take the both 360 pixel tubes, I could just put them right over here on the side, going that way. So got plenty of room. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the ProX Control Tower in. Let's see how it fits. So I got the podium stand right here. Slip it in there like that, very easy. Now I'm going to take the top part. Slip it in right there, and voila, we're all packed, fully packed. We got everything in there, including the ProX Control Tower, and I even still have more room left in there to put some more things if I needed to. How's that, you guys, for transportation for a mobile DJ like myself, or even you? So in conclusion, what I'd like to say is the ProX Control Tower is not for everybody. If you're the type of DJ that you need to mount a lot of stuff in your Podium, like power conditioners, external mixers, a bunch of mic receivers, amps, or whatever, this is not the Podium for you. However, if you're like me and you're a minimalist type of DJ, where you only need a few things, for example, all I need is my controller, my laptop, my wireless mics, and my control one, and I'm good. And that is why the ProX Control Tower works for me. If you're that type of DJ, this will work for you as well. Now, if you're the type of DJ that needs to mount a lot of stuff in your DJ furniture, I recommend a Danny Mac's booth for you. The reason is because his booths have a lot of space, and he accounts for DJs that like to put a rack in there or like to put a lot of equipment in there. I think the ProX Tower looks cooler than the Danny Mac's booths. However, that's just my personal opinion. But definitely the Danny Mac's booths allow you to put more things inside your DJ furniture. Also, like I said earlier, the reason I got TUKI soft cases made instead of getting the ProX soft cases is because the TUKI soft cases are smaller, slimmer, and take up less room. Plus, they were actually cheaper, and so I like them better. If you do decide to get the TUKI soft cases, you can just get the same ones that I had them make for me, and make sure you get the soft cases and not the covers for the ProX Control Tower. They have two sets. They have covers and then they have soft cases. If you get the covers, you'll be screwed. So make sure you get the right ones. All right, you guys, that's going to do it for me today. Please consider subscribing to my channel, hit the like button, leave a comment. And as always, I'm DJ Too Legit, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.